chances are you probably all had one. These are 3 young women. This is their graduation. Their graduation is very different. And I want you to think about the times that you had and how you felt that day. And this is what we're giving to them. This is a very, very unique graduation for these young women. And I'm honored to be part of this. And I'm honored that you could all be here to be part of this. So with that, are we ready to get this party started? I'm going to introduce Zach Barr on the trumpet.
All right, I'd like to introduce Arianna Masi from Senn High School. Let's hear for Nita from Westinghouse. And let's hear for Manni from Amundsen High School.
All right, we've got a couple people that are going to say a few words. I'd like to first introduce Joanna Benkowski.
Thank you all for being here and celebrating our amazing graduates. My name is Joanna, and I'm a fellow crew member of Arianna, Nita, and Violet's. I just want to say a few words to honor and encourage our graduates. I was the senior class president of my graduating class in 2006. I loved high school and all of the polarizing events, emotions, and experiences that it entailed. Looking back, I feel lucky, having had a fairly safe childhood during a fairly safe time in history. The internet, cell phones, cable TV, and smartphones became a huge part of the world as we know it during my generation's adolescence. It seemed like a real turning point in history, and my parents reminded me constantly. We saw September 11th, the beginnings of political circus, and plenty of times of changing moments, but nothing compared to that of which you, Gen Z, is enduring now. The awareness that you Gen Zers now have, dealing with global warming, CPS teacher strike, the most heated, polarized political environment maybe ever, a worldwide health pandemic, and now a global civil rights movement have thrust you into an unknown that no other generation in recorded history has had to endure all at once. It's impossible and unfair. It's something that no one could have ever expected, warned you about, or even believed. You are living in history day by day, carving out the future history books as you go along. People will study and report on your very existence someday. This is overwhelming, but you are without question already in the real world. Now you know it's not what you were expecting. I hate the fact that the real world is a mess, especially right now. I wish I could take it away for you. But you are saving yourself years of delusion and confusion knowing this truth now. Your parents will not have to sugarcoat it anymore. You may be wondering, what can you do with all this? What good can come of any of this? What can I even do? Well, you're already doing it. You've already learned so much. You are on an amazing path, armed with a veritable Swiss Army knife of goodness, already tucked under your belt. Let me elaborate. As people go on with their lives after graduation, they often feel like they are not new, like they already know so much and they're already smart. Possibly even as smart as they'll ever need to be because they have a degree. A lot of folks take their first jobs after college and arrive with attitude. Not only have all three of you worked while you were in high school, but you learned how to provide for yourself and learned how much work it takes to pay your way through life. You came to know lots of other diverse and wonderful adults. You never act like you already know everything. I've seen all of you ask, question, and dig in. You already have a leg up on millions of other adults. You are humble. Other young adults who are left to their own devices might find themselves frightened, worried, and unable to cope with what may come. Your families have made you strong. Chicago has made you strong. Your circumstances have made you strong. You have seen some of the worst and come out smarter, wiser, and calmer. You are tough. You have had so much rallying, replanning, and replanning. You are aware that life has no guarantees, and you will be cautious as you plan your life ahead. You will remember these times, assume nothing, and be ready. If things don't go your way, you'll keep trying, just as you are now. You care so much. I know how seriously you will consider things, both good and bad. You are careful. You are young, but you are aware. You absorb culture, you listen well, and you care about other human beings. You don't worry about color, gender, age, or orientation. All three of you are good at including others. You will always ask people to sit with you, how they're doing, or if they need help. Not just because you learned some of that here, but because you genuinely care and you want people to feel welcome. You are compassionate. You're living in a time of complete uncertainty. You have an unreasonable amount of worry for any 18-year-old. Despite this, I have seen all three of you already begin to embrace it. You wear your mask, you do your dang finals, you show up day after day and help people that you do not know. You may be scared, but you surely don't seem it. You are as resilient as they come. You are brave. I can't tell you how proud you have made us, your coworkers. You all behave like an adult worker, even though most of the time you've worked here, you were minors. It has been our honor knowing you, working alongside you, and going through this journey with you. Because you are tough, you are humble, you are careful, you are compassionate, and you are brave. The world needs you, and I think you know that. Go see if you can make it better, and no matter where life takes you, know that we are here for hugs, laughs, and more hugs. We love you, Arianna, Nita, and Violet, and we celebrate you.
And our next speaker, I'd like to introduce Randall Stevens.
First, I just want to first off thank Jen, Nikki, and Noel for putting this together. For these three amazing group members. And everyone else who helped contribute to putting this together. Also, the parents' job well done. I'm sure you guys know these three amazing crew members, young individuals, are going to help reshape the future. They're so respectful, so hardworking, and it's just like I'm sure we are all proud to have you in our lives and in our stores every single day.
We're here.
So to Violet, Nita, and Arianna, I'm just going to share a few things with you that was shared with me when I came out of high school, or things that I learned afterwards. All right. So when I was coming out of high school, people always told me like, "Hey, you're young. You have a lot of time to figure things out. Don't worry about trying to figure out your major in the first year." And what I found it not to be true. I don't believe that to be true, because there's nothing more important than knowing who you are and the path you are on and its final destination. Ask yourself and know what you want out of life. When you have a clear purpose and a plan that will help you live a joyous and happy life. Because when you know what you want in life, you can direct all of your energy towards that manifestation. All right? Your life will be a manifestation of where you want to invest your energy. Energy does not discriminate. You have to invest your energy into positive people and positive things. You may have that one friend who every time they call you, they're just like, "Oh, let me tell you about my parents. Oh, I don't have enough money. Oh, school is kicking me." Like, you have to eliminate those people from your life, because they will drain your energy, and you can't focus on what's most important, which is you and your goals. All right. Please don't solely rely on formal education to earn a living. You have to self-educate yourself, especially in the area of finance. The world will tell you, and I'm not opposed to acquiring these things. The world will tell you it's okay to have a 30-year mortgage. It's okay to have student loans. It's okay to have car loans. There is a place for that. But the most powerful message that I've ever heard was that the rich rule the world and the borrower is slave to the lender. All right. I'm nervous because I want to say the right words to you three, because I want you to go out into the world, continue to make this big place a better place for yourself. If you don't know yourself, you can't help others. Spend time with yourself. And when I tell people that, they're just like, "Well, what does that mean?" Take time in the morning and the night, sit down, close your eyes, think about your day, think about your future, and think about where you want to be. So in closing, I want to tell you, we're counting on you to reshape the future. All right? To reshape the future. I want to challenge you three to find yourself an unbiased mentor who will help you hold yourself accountable to your goals and yourself. Thank you.
Randall is also handing out our diplomas, if you will. Arianna, Masi, please step up. Nita, please step up. Manni, please step up. Thank you. All right, I'd like to introduce Noel DiMolanta. Where'd he go? There we go.
Let me just lift this up so it's a little easier. So we started out with just, hey, we're gonna try to come up with a nice present for you guys, something a little more practical. So we decided to collect some money, and we thought, let's put this something practical. So we thought we'd open up an IRA for each of you guys. Is that fine? No, of course not. So just want to let you guys know how much your crew members love you. We garnered over $1,200 $100 for you guys to split between the three of you guys. So
Wow.
we love you guys. You are the most wonderful co-workers. It's hard to believe that you guys are only 18 years old. I mean, seriously. There are people like me who are old as hell who have not matured any at all. They're probably behind you. But anyway, Nita, this is for you.
Thank you all for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you, three, for graduating. For for you. Big congratulations to the graduates of 2020.